Welcome. And as we begin this journey of self discovery, let us relax the body, ease yourself into the chair or the couch that you may be sitting on. Relax every muscle of your body. Let go of any tension that you may be having or holding on to, from your legs all the way to the top, your back, your neck. Just check that all your muscles are loose. Pay attention to your breathing. Gently regulate your breath. Let it be more deeper, more rhythmic. And put on your cap of non-judgmental awareness. So heighten your awareness of everything happening around you. Heighten your awareness of what you hear, what you see, what you feel, what you smell, and what you taste. And yet have no judgment about anything that you may be observing through your senses. Neither do you need to analyze them, question. In other words, you release being pulled or pushed by anything outside of you. And let's begin with this very powerful question, which will take me within, which will support me to change the direction of my thoughts from the world outside and around me to the world within. And that question is, who am I really? There are some very apparent pieces of identity that I usually hold on to. And there are many layers that I actually have that have grown over my actual and real identity. As a beautiful way of experimenting through this meditation, let's try and drop all the external, temporary, ephemeral identities that I have been connected with, I've been very close to, But in some way or the other, they have not served me in the way that they should. They've made me fluctuate. They've disturbed me. They've created stress and anxiety, and sometimes even havoc within me. So slowly but steadily, let me recognize some of these external identities and drop them one at a time. The first identity are the things that I possess, which I believe are mine. It could be the car I drive, the house I live in, the watch I wear, the mobile I use, the laptop that I work on. They are mine. That's not me. Let go of this identity. Dissociate yourself from them. Let yourself not get affected by them, which means don't be too boastful of those things, nor hold it so close to you that if somebody praises it, you feel excited. And if somebody insults it, you feel insulted yourself. I am separate from my possessions. I'm a trustee to them, which means I will take care of them to the best of my capacity. I will look after them because they are of use to me, definitely. But I will not allow them to create havoc within me. By clearly identifying that they are not me. So drop that layer. The next layer is the work I do, the profession that I have. The regular actions that I perform in fulfilling some of the duties that I might have. I could be a doctor, an engineer, a professor, a senior executive or a junior executive, a homemaker, or anybody else. But these are just the roles that I play. I am not that. Drop that layer too. Now, with every layer that I drop, I must feel lighter. That is the only sign to know that I'm dropping these layers. So the first layer I dropped was the possessions. I feel light when I look at myself as this person who is not my possessions, who's not my roles that I play. And the other one is the relationships that I have. It's important that I always forge harmonious relationships with everyone in my personal life, in my professional life. And I also notice that it's through those relationships that I take on a lot of pain. That's when I start misidentifying with that relationship. I have come into that relationship, some by choice, some by chance. And I'm playing in that relationship. I have transactions. There is exchange of energy. But that's a relationship that I have. That's not me. I am separate and free from those relationships. So I drop the other layer. I am not my relationships. And when I come closer and I look at my age, many times I identify very strongly with my age. And sometimes that could also create a lot of problems. When I'm constantly comparing my age with others, sometimes I'm younger, sometimes older, but I'm not my age. Time has been created by man. Age is just a number. Just with my thoughts, I can create a space of being young, or I can think like someone very old. I'm not boxing myself into any age. I'm free. I let go of this layer of the age. Coming very close. Another layer I hold is my body. It's the gender of this body, the beauty of the body, the strength and power of the body. Growth of the body, the deterioration of the body, everything associated with the body can also create a lot of upheavals inside when I'm too attached to the body. I am not my body. I am in my body. I'm using it to express, to experience the beauty of life. So let go of the other layer of the body. And with that, you've let go of everything outside. And now allow all your energy to be focused inside at the center of your forehead, where I, this being of light, a sparkling white, bright light, peaceful, pure, and powerful, eternal, beyond all these external identities. I am peace, I'm love, I'm purity, I'm power, I'm happy. This is my real self. This is my swasthiti, the stage, the real stage that I sit upon. And as long as I sit on this stage, my swasthiti, I'm a ruler of my surrounding and my environment, paristiti. Everything outside of me can never affect me, harm me, shake me. I only have to stay in my highest state, that I am peace, love, purity, power, happiness. Period. So let's just take that thought of my real identity and experience that for a minute in silence. I am a being of peace, love, purity, power, and happiness. And whenever you remember that, reclaim your position in the center of your forehead. Experience all the energy there, just behind the eye. And visualize yourself as this person who's a charioteer, who's a driver, and who's in charge, who's controlling everything around. The mind, the intellect, the impressions that are actually being taken place. And that's what I can really control. And through those subtle senses that I have, the mind, the intellect, and the impressions that are created there inside me, and then I'm in charge of my physical five senses: the ears, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the touch. And so I start from this energy that I am peaceful. I, this white, bright light, spiritual being, the peaceful one. And so I create thoughts of peace. I create images of peace. And I create impressions inside me of peace. Peace becomes my nature very naturally. And then when I look, when I touch, when I sense, when I absorb, I'm expressing peace and I'm experiencing peace. I no longer am waiting for something from outside to give me that experience of peace from there. But I know that I am peaceful, and whatever comes inside can discern, and I know whether I should entertain it, hold on to it, get stuck to it and possess it, or let go. And reclaim my position as a being of peace. The seat that I'm sitting on, the seat of awareness that I am this white, bright light just behind my eyes, center of my forehead. And when I know that and I stabilize myself there, just complete peace around. And the moment I get off that seat, I lose it awareness. Or if I get stuck into some of the outer layers and I get attached to those identities, I experience a lot of upheaval, stress, anxiety, anger, irritation, frustration. Because if I identify with those external factors, then I want to control them. Because everything that is mine, I have to be in control of. I am this living being that is eternal, pure, peaceful. And when I have that idea, that thought, that awareness, I'm in charge. I choose. I create those thoughts and I become. And so I've got 100% control. And so there's no frustration, irritation, anger, and everything else that comes in the form of an upheaval by getting attached to things that I have no control over. That's temporary. So, the most invaluable thing for me, the most invaluable action before I do anything outside is to set myself on the seat of self awareness. And that's what we're doing now through meditation. We're constantly reclaiming the seat of self awareness that I am a being of peace. So let's stay on that seat again for a few moments. I'm a being of peace, love, happiness, purity, and power. Let's just stay with that for some time. And now let's turn our thoughts upwards to the source, the powerhouse from where I get all my charge, supreme. I connect with him. I feel safe. I feel protected. And I draw all the light and the strength from him. I experience his light and strength washing over me, removing every impurity. And I just bathe in that beautiful experience of purity. As you part, hold on to that divine energy, and let's continue the evening and tomorrow with a lot of power and light.